Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title. I gotta talk to you guys about Ice Spice really quick. There's some things I want to say. So, if you're interested in Ice Spice, female rap, pop, hip hop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, R&B, like honestly, whatever I feel like discussing that day, then go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. If you guys are keeping up with all things female rap in general, then you know what just happened between Cardi B and Ice Spice on Twitter yesterday, and it was crazy. Ice Spice was low key mentioned in this whole situation between Ramonte and Cardi B, but not mentioned directly enough for her to respond. But she decided to respond by adding Cardi B directly, which honestly I didn't think was gonna cause any damage because she was low key checking Cardi B with this whole thing. But then it pretty much backfired onto Ice Spice, and Cardi B ended up sunning Ice Spice by having her post pictures of her with the Vanity Fair thing, and the Barbs were like, "Oh, you had these pictures, you never posted them, probably because you knew we were going to be mad about it." And basically, Cardi B made Ice Spice look like a big fan. You know what I mean? And a lot of Nicki Minaj's fans aren't happy. And some people are confused because they're like, well, what's going on? Because Ice Spice and Cardi B have been cool before. I mean, they've talked, they've had pictures together before. She showed up in the club with her when Ice first got put on. Like, this is not their first interchange, this is not their first interaction. And some people speculate the reason why the Barbs are so upset is because Cardi B sunned Ice Spice, and the Barbs were basically like, oh, you let Cardi B sun you, you let Cardi B punk you, and you have posting pictures that you didn't post the day of the Vanity Fair. Now they're coming out, so it's like you're hiding them. So the Barbs feel a way about it. I'm not saying every single Barb, because there could be some Barbs here in this video who follow me, who support me, who don't have a problem with the whole Ice Spice and Cardi B thing. But a lot of them, which I'll show you in a second, a lot of them are upset, okay? Also, the reason why I'm talking about this in the first place isn't just to highlight the fact that the Barbs are mad at Ice Spice. Okay, big deal. What does that mean exactly? For Ice Spice, depending on how many of the Barbs actually withdraw support, this is actually not the best for her. And if you guys know anything about female rap or anything like that, the Barbs are a massive fan base. They are the biggest female rap fan base that there is. And while there are other fan bases, and while there is support in other areas, I'm a fan of many girls, things like that, the Barbs are the largest. That's just something that you can't necessarily deny, even if a lot of people don't like the Barbs, right? They have kind of been carrying Ice Spice for the most part. Ice Spice doesn't have a lot of her own fans. Like, just Ice Spice fans, not connected to Nicki, not connected to anything, not connected to, you know what I mean? Ice Spice has a lot of hybrid fans. Her fans are Barbs. You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice has only been in the game for what, a year and a half? It might be coming up on 2, but it hasn't been that long that she's been around, and she has not been around long enough to cultivate her own fan base. She just got here. She is fresh as fresh can be. She doesn't have a lot of her own solid core fans. You know what I'm saying? Not to say there's not any. I'm sure there are going to be still fans after this whole thing. But if Barbs withdraw their full support from her, she's going to feel it and she's going to see it. Ice Spice blew up extremely quickly. She blew up so fast. And Nicki got with her. She got support from Nicki Minaj very early on in her career. She has music with her. She's had looks with her. She's been deemed as the, people's princess and all of this stuff. And then the Barbs started calling her princess and this whole thing, right? And if the Barbs actually, because some of them still support her, some of them don't, if the Barbs fully withdraw support from her, she's not going to have that. Like, she is going to get exiled. She's going to get ostracized like Latto did, essentially. And you see a hard time Latto's, having right now. You see what's going on with her, how the Barbs just, they do not let up on Latto. Every chance they get, they are going to attack her. I'm not saying this is going to happen to Ice Spice. We will see how the Barbs end up treating her in a few months, when her album drops. all of these things. This is why it's so important. Oh my gosh, as someone who just analyzes music and artists' careers and different things like this from an analytical standpoint, this is why this is so important to build your own fan base. Build your own fan base. Don't rely off of a pre-built, pre-set in stone, pre-foundational for years, 15, 16, 17 years plus fan base. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you give them the power then to make or break you. You give them then the power to say, this is where we are going to mess with you and this is where we're not. If she started off from the beginning trying to build her own fan base outside of the Barbs, not saying she didn't have to be cool with Nicki or the Barbs. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying cultivating and working to cultivate a crowd of people who are going to support you outside of the Barbs. That is what she needs to be doing. That is what she should have been doing since the onset of her career. But now she's going to have to work backwards if they decide to completely annihilate her and forget about her. She's going to have to work backwards into cultivating her own fan base, which she should have been doing that shit from the beginning. But no, a lot of female rappers, the ones who are cool with Nicki, attach themselves to Nicki Minaj, attach themselves to the Barbs, and ride off of that. But that's not good at the end of the day. It's short lived, because if you do one little thing, because what happened between her and Cardi B wasn't even that big of a deal. It's just a photo. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a huge thing. It wasn't a huge thing. She didn't say anything bad about Nicki, none of that. So you do one little thing, it's over. And they already didn't mess with her like that anyway, because of the whole Kanye thing and turning in her verse. Can I ask something? Why are y'all mad Ice Spice took a pic with the Grinch? She's been showing love to that caveman, so why is this time any different? My only issue is with old girl Ken Barbie telling her what to do in a shady way, and she did it. Yeah, she got punked and just took it. People saying that she was being petty by posting the pictures, but regardless, she did what she was told. I would feel stunned. This campaign to excuse Isis suddenly, she made it seem like she was not effing with old girl anymore, then let her son her. Also, are we going to overlook the fact that she played Nicki and didn't respect their part of the contract to go on tour with her? It's okay to get cut off. It's about her getting punked by her, to be honest. Oh girl, we was rooting for you. She just said you a fan and this is how you respond. This is somebody responding to the picture she posted. Ice Spice lost over 100,000 followers since she posted that picture. Barbs have insane power. Keep unfollowing Barbs. Barbs don't play. I unfollowed her so fast. I had forgot to unfollow on Instagram as well. LO, no shade. I unfollowed quick. That was a no. LMAO, I unfollowed so quickly. How about Twitter or IG? Just unfollowed. Barbs are super powerful. That is only a few tweets, and that's just to back up what I'm saying. So some people aren't thinking that I'm just making this up. There is active conversations on Twitter happening around this whole situation between Cardi and Ice and Nicki, and whether people feel like Ice Spice should still be a part of the kingdom of the Barbs, essentially. And the Barbs, I can't lie, they are super, super powerful, and that is why it is important to build your own fan base. Build your own name. Don't work off of nothing or nobody else, because it's not going to benefit you at the end of the day. When another group of people and another person is responsible for making or breaking you or your success. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that she can't build herself up or that she's not going to be able to be successful after this. I doubt that. There's too many people she can work with. There's too many looks she can get. You know what I'm saying? There's Nicki Minaj and the Barbs are not the only people that there are. However, the looks that she's gotten from Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift and Drake and these different people have really boosted her career to another level. And I feel like the Barbs were mostly the ones supporting that freaking stupid song Fart. You think you the shit, bitch, you not even the fart. Like, who else is streaming that? Nobody else, because I surely hell wasn't. I think she'll be okay, though, at the end of the day, because Cardi B was able to thrive for X amount of years without Barb support. So at the end of the day, it's not impossible to do. Cardi B had gained her own fan base, so Ice Spice can do it too, but she has to start now, because the Barbs are starting to turn. Some of them still like her, but they're starting to turn. But anyway, you guys let me know how you think about this. Maybe you don't think that, but I definitely do. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. Bye.